So Waves has a brand new offer out, and it is a limited time offer surrounding their StudioVerse service. So if you want to learn more about it, stick around after this introduction.
Imagine softly.
Welcome everybody to the Audio Sorcerer YouTube channel. So this is the place where we talk about music production, audio mixing, mastering, and even a little bit about music business. So in today's video, we are talking about the Waves StudioVerse, but not so much StudioVerse as a offer that they just came out with called the Starter Pack. So what is the Waves StudioVerse Starter Pack? Well, the Starter Pack is made up of 10 plugins, 500 chains, effects chains that were created by people for these plugins, and you get them all free for 3 months. Okay, so you can really get a good opportunity to try out this StudioVerse platform and see what it can do for you. First, we have the Flow Motion Synth, which is going to be your go-to FM synth for creating cutting-edge sounds. Next, we have the MDMX, which is a saturation plugin, which will add warmth, distortion, and drive to whatever you put it on. Next, we have the Little Tube, which is a tube saturation plugin. And honestly, you could put this on every track and create a, virtualized analog console. Next, we have the VComp and VEQ. This is going to be your vintage style compressor and then EQ. Next, we have the IR Live, which is an amazing 3D reverb plugin. Next, we have the GTR Solo, which is great for if you're a guitar player, but also if not, you can use any of these effects on whatever you want to use them on. Next, we have the multi-mode rack, and this is going to add creative modulated effects to elevate your sound design. And lastly, we have the Emo DS and Emo EQ, and these are pretty much essential tools for dynamic control and tone shaping. So now that you know what is in the starter pack, let me show you how to use it. First, you're going to open the StudioVerse Audio Effects or Instrument plugin in your DAW. Next, you're going to go to the search bar here and type Starter Pack. Next, you're going to select Starter Pack tag, and boom, all your available effects are right there for you to use absolutely free for 3 months. All right, so now that you know what is in the starter pack and you know how to access it, why don't we hear what some of the presets sound like? So I got a drum track here. Well, it's more than a drum track, but I'm gonna just play the drum track and we'll try some presets on the kick, snare, and hi-hat and see what we come up with. So let's give it a listen as is. All right, cool. So it's a pretty simple drum track there, got a pretty cool beat, and it's got a overall kind of 80s sound to it. At least that's what the music on top of it sounds like. So now I'm going to dial in the kick, snare, and hi-hat using presets from the StudioVerse Starter Pack. And I'm going to do this without talking. And when I'm done, we'll have a finished result. right, so I was able to dial in the drums pretty quickly there using strictly presets. And throughout the process, you got to hear several different presets, and you could see that there are quite a few for kick, snare, and hi-hat. Those are the ones we went through. So just imagine all the other presets that exist in there. Now, of course, if I had more time, I would dial into drums further, but overall, I think we got a pretty good sounding drum kit here right now. And for the rest of the song has no processing on it, so you're hearing this song pretty raw right now. This song is actually coming out next year, 2025. It's called FOMO by Dan Spencer, so make sure that you keep it on your radar. All right, so you got to hear the Waves StudioVerse Starter Pack in action, and my honest opinion is this is pretty much the future of mixing and creating music. You know, Slate Digital just released their VMR 3.0, and they're doing the same thing. They got presets up on the cloud. You can choose them within the VMR software, it downloads them right in there, sets up your plugins, and you're good to go. But of course, StudioVerse was around first, just want to say that. Now, what's so neat about it is that, you know, you or me can create our own presets, upload them to our account, and other people can download them. So it's a great way to help people learn at the same time. So honestly, I think this is a great service, a great feature, and it's definitely the future. So if you guys do end up liking this plugin here and you do want to take advantage of these free 3 months, I have a link in the description below. If you did end up liking this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and please subscribe because I'm making this content for you, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a new video when it comes out. And if you enjoyed this content, make sure to check out my tutorial on the Waves AI mastering service. And with that being said, until the next video, I will see you guys later and peace out.